It's Ashley. Happy Friday. It's 5 o'clock. Well, I guess it's 5:25. I was tagged in another group about a video about hiring, and I was reading the posts, and I just wanted to pop on here and give my input while I am headed home. So when it comes down to hiring, yes, it is important to have good company culture. It is hard to find a company that I think breaks the norm. And one of the things that I've been working on the last year, or really hard the last couple months, is to create better company culture. Like, my motto is more, put people first, and take care of them, and then the money will follow. Happy staff, happy employees equal happy profits at the end of the day. So in my office, we're not exactly the most traditional. Whenever it comes down to employee management, you want to make sure, and hiring for sure, you need to make sure you have a job description, you need to make sure you have a good employee handbook, you need to make sure that you're looking in the right places. One of the things that I've noticed locally, after having a subscription to Indeed after a while, is the same people are always on Indeed looking for a job. Those are people that you probably don't want to hire because they're probably not the best fit, especially if they're always looking for a job. I went through LinkedIn and I hired through LinkedIn, and I think some of the best employees I had came through LinkedIn. I've had some good ones come through Indeed. Job fairs for the schools have been very, very, very good. I think probably the most valuable, I would say, are therapists that have came in and got massages and then wanted to work in my office, or therapists that, have came in and gotten a massage from us and then they asked about employment. I think those are my favorite. But when it comes down to employees, making sure you have clear guidelines, making sure that there's, no room for error, no gray areas, questionable areas, and then making sure people feel like they're cared for. People feeling like they're cared for is a huge thing when it comes down to retaining employees. One of the things that I do is I make sure that we have vacation time and we have paid time off. So if you're a full-time employee with me and you have been there for a year, then you have vacation time and you have paid time off. You also have matching IRA contributions, continuing ed. You have, after you've been there, I think it's 2 years, you have the Golden Handcuff Fund, and the Golden Handcuff Fund is basically like, if you stay at my business, then you receive a share of the profits. It goes into a little savings account, and then when you leave, if you leave at a certain period of time, then you get a profit, or a piece of that profit. So other things that we do at my office, we used to call it Random Acts of Pizza, where I buy people lunch, but we used to do a lot of pizza. So Random Acts of Pizza became a thing in my office. Now it seems to be, it's Random Acts of Chick-fil-A. I've been hesitant to tell this story because I feel like I'm bragging, and I don't feel like it's something I should brag about. But one of the things I've done in the past is when I had a coworker or a staff member that called out, that was struggling to find childcare. I've kept people's kids. Me and my 2 new front desk girls that I was in the process of training, we took one of our therapist's kids to the park. And it just happened to turn out that the girl that came in to get a massage at that moment was a massage therapist. And, I don't think she even knew what was going on, but she came back and she asked for a job. So being genuine, being grateful for your employees, treating people like you would want to be treated, paying well, just valuing people above profit seems to be one of the things that I think that, Fire and Ice Therapeutic Massage, my business, I think that's what we excel at, and I've told you guys, I don't want to be a boss, I want to be a leader. So I don't take the boss role, I take the leader role in my office. I try to lead by example, I try to do the right thing, I try not to be, your stereotypical boss, because it doesn't get you anywhere. If you do it from a leader standpoint, and you lead with integrity, and you lead with kindness, and gratitude and all those fun things, then typically you have higher employee retention. Just showing people that you're grateful, and sometimes bonuses are part of that. We have a program that we just implemented. It's called the Better Bonus. And basically, it's recognizing that I'm one person and I have, goals for all of us. And, here are some things that you can do either on or off the clock. And then once it's done, then you receive this bonus money. And it's paid as a bonus. Let's see, what else? But yeah, if you're looking and you're struggling, each state board should have a list of therapists to hire. And you can get that list and you can send out like a recruiting postcard. I've got a batch of those that are fixing to get mailed out. You can check with your local state unemployment website. They have job listings that you can do for free. Job fairs with the schools. A lot of the schools will send out emails for you with your openings. But yeah, I think if you have a idea of the type of person that you want to hire, so, we talk about the ideal client a lot, but we don't really talk about the ideal employee. But, hiring everybody sometimes is counterintuitive, because yes, we need the labor. However, there have been people that I've hired in the past that I've spent a lot of time cleaning up after. So sometimes it's not worth it. And when they're employees and they're not independent contractors, all of my staff are employees, then, it's a big investment to train somebody, to, put them through different training and pay for CEs and all that, and then people leave. So I look for people that kind of fit my more ideal hiring bracket rather than just hiring people out of the blue. And I would be willing to say that everybody in my office right now is there for a reason. And we have such a great team. Like, I get a little choked up. I can't even describe like how grateful I am for my staff. Like, I have the best team that I have ever had right now. And, we all work together, and it's very much a unified front, and we lean on each other, and it's a great atmosphere to work in. So creating that atmosphere, knowing who you want, kind of refining the sources that you recruit through. Even if you went and got massages places and tried to recruit therapists, it's kind of dirty, but people do it. People do it all the time. If you're looking for employment, if you want to go a couple places and get some massages that you might want to work, I think I've got 2 people here now. That's how I got them. So hiring is a never-ending problem in business, and it's never going to go away. And the only thing you can do is you can change your company culture to accommodate people and be more flexible. You can plan for the unexpected, and you can have a game plan for when things come up. We've got like a little map that we made that has like things you can do if you have a sitter or childcare that cancels. But that's because we try to be proactive about making sure that our therapists are able to pay their bills, and part of that is them coming to work. And so when companies have problems over and over and over again, the best way to fix those problems is to plan ahead and, plan for the future and come up with proactive solutions. So I hope that helps with the hiring problem. I don't remember specifically what the question was, but I know I was tagged, and I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there really quick. So y'all have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.